We love it here.
When can we go back?
Welcome back to another episode of Lake George This Week. I'm your host, Jim Mullen, bringing you all the best events, activities, and happenings in the Lake George area. Whether you're here for a day, a weekend, or you're lucky enough to call this place home, we've got something for everyone, from mazes and apple picking to the start of a magical winter season. And of course, the incredible local music scene. This episode is packed with fall and early winter fun, so grab your favorite warm drink and get cozy, and let's dive in.
Hey! It's time for the local spotlight.
This week's local business spotlight is all about looking your best. And for me, that means only one thing, the Barber Parlor. Jamie, the artist in charge, is the reason my hair looks sharp enough to be podcast ready every week. With her attention to detail and talent for creating the perfect cut, Jamie makes every visit an experience. Book your appointment through the Booksy app, and I promise it'll be the best cut of your life. Don't take my word for it. Go see Jamie and thank me later. You know, I get better looking every day, and Jamie keeps up with it, keeps me ready, and keeps me podcast ready. Don't forget to let her know that you found out about it on the podcast.
And now, the local spotlight.
Okay, the first thing we got going on is corn maze. Okay, we got the Elms Family Farm in Elms Family Farm, and right here in Saratoga County. Fun things to do, Albany and upstate New York, is the Elms Family Farm. They've got kiddie corn maze made just for kids. All right, for 6 years old and under, or 5 or 6 years old. And it's this crazy type of maze, and it's got all kinds of waggle maze with great fun for all ages. Come and see this all. They got a pumpkin patch. They got a pumpkin patch with many choices of all great for all ages. Yeah, and that's at the Elms Family Farm in Saratoga. And that's at 448 Charlton Road, Ballston Spa. Oh, it's in Ballston Spa. And the phone number there is 518-884-8168. Elms Christmas trees already. It's a Christmas tree farm, the Elms Family Farm. And they have all kinds of good stuff there. You get the pumpkin patch. You get the kids' corn maze just for kids. It's a safe, fun, and a healthy outdoor activity. Pretty cool. Educational school trips, company or private group outings, even unique team building events at the Saratoga County Farm. Pretty cool. Amazing corn maze in upstate New York. It is the most amazing. Yeah. It's the most amazing corn maze in upstate New York. Okay, we also have the Hicks Orchard, New York's oldest U-pick orchard since 1905. Okay, now let me go down here, take a look at what we got going on. Now, they are always at the Shirt Factory, 71 Lawrence Street in South Glens Falls in room 104. They're open Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 10 p.m. to 5 p.m. You can rent their space for parties. They have fresh apples, cider donuts, fresh pressed cider, homemade fudge, handmade gifts by local crafters, spice and meal prep kits, local honey, maple syrup, Hicks Orchard apple butters, jams, jellies, and fruit syrups, Hicks Orchard barbecue sauces and other condiments. Event space for birthday parties, kids or adults, retirement parties, bridal showers, corporate events. Visit our 1935 tasting room, Slyborough Cider House, for a flight of estate-made hard cider. While at the orchard, you got to visit the cider house. They make hard cider too. Give them a call. That's 518-642-1788, 518-642-1788. Let me see if I can grab the address for you. Okay, Hicks Orchard. Hicks Orchard is at 18 Hicks Road in Granville, and that's you get the phone number 518-642-1788, and you can email them at info@hicksorchard.com. Check that out. Okay, the next thing we got going on is Wing Night. Wing Night, every third Wednesday of the month, okay? Full dozen hearty wings, super low wing and beer prices. And this is the FOE, the Fraternal Order of Eagles. And that's in South Glens Falls, okay? Wednesday, November 20th from 5 to 8. Fraternal Order of Eagles, 80 Main Street in South Glens Falls. Okay, where are you going to get wings these days? And crazy, it's our current prices are $12 a dozen, or $14 if you want to take them to go. So $1 a wing, guys, $1 a wing. Wing nights every third Wednesday. In South Glens Falls, Fraternal Order of Eagles. They do a lot of great stuff for the neighborhood, a lot of great stuff for the community, Fraternal Order of Eagles. You want to check that out and check out the wing night every third Wednesday. Okay, the next thing we got going on is the Light Up the Village Party, live music by Skeeter Creek, and that's at 9 p.m. Wednesday, November 20th. Lake George Beach Club, November 20th, Light Up the Village Party. Enjoy the Skeeter Creek Live at 9 p.m. Festival, Town Lights, and see the largest wreath in Lake George. Don't miss it. It's November 20th. Kick off the festivities by exploring the beautiful lit village, and then head over to our venue for an unforgettable night. Starting at 9 p.m., Skeeter Creek will play energy. Skeeter Creek will bring the energy with live music. Okay, you're going to love it. It's going to be a great time. Gather your friends and family and join us for an evening of holiday cheer, great music, and vibrant lights. It's time, people. It's time. Thanksgiving is late this year. So we're going to try and get the holiday spirit going a little early and sort of light up the village party in Lake George, and that's at the Lake George Beach Club. Keeping right with the holiday spirit, the next thing I got going on in the area in Lake George this week is the South Glens Falls Fire Company Holiday Parade. Okay, the Fire Company Holiday Parade. That's the annual South Glens Falls Holiday Parade, and it's going to be Sunday before Thanksgiving. The parade will be down Route 9 in South Glens Falls, and that's November 24th, Sunday, November 24th at 1 p.m. Down Feeder Dam Road and State Route 9, South Glens Falls. The annual Glens Falls Holiday Parade will take place Sunday before Thanksgiving. Follow the South Glens Falls Fire Company, the Facebook page, South Glens Falls Fire, and you can check out where they're going to be, where the best places to put your chairs out and watch the parade, the South Glens Falls Fire Company Holiday Parade. We're getting festival crazy. We're getting holiday crazy. This is the 12th annual lighted tractor parade in Greenwich. I put this on there. Greenwich isn't so far away. The Greater Greenwich Chamber of Commerce is putting out the 12th annual holiday lighted tractor parade, and that'll be held on Saturday, November 23rd in the historic village of Greenwich. Plan ahead for parking and get there early. This has become a major event with around 10,000 people in attendance and over 70 tractors and displays. So it's a pretty big deal, if you're into tractors, and who isn't into tractors, 10,000 people in Greenwich, that's going to be something. And that's the Main and Washington Street, 6 Academy Street, Greenwich. And there's a phone number to find out more, 518-692-7979, 518-692-7979. And that's the 12th annual lighted tractor parade in Greenwich.
Breaking news! This just in!
Hey, we're also going to be getting ready to put together a pizza contest. We're going to rate and rank the pizzerias in the area, in the Lake George, New York area. We're going to go and we're going to rank them on a few categories. So email the show. Let us know what you think. Nominate a couple of places that we should check out. We have a few in mind that we already have, mainstay. We go to them all the time. But let us know what you think about the pizzerias in the area and which ones we should visit, and what you think makes pizza good, and what you like to see in a pizza, so we can sit down. We're going to have a round table and discuss pizzerias in the area, and I think we're going to start doing that. We're going to go to restaurants. We're going to go to the arcades. We're going to do all of the ice cream shops. We're going to check it out. We're going to do a little bit of that on the podcast, and let us know what you think about that. Stay tuned.
And now, local music news.
And now the local music news. The local music news, we're going to talk about, I guess it's PACT, P-A-K-T, PACT, Strand Theater, Hudson Falls, New York, Tuesday, November 19th at 7:30. Join us at the Strand. The True Supergroup, master of musicians, merging and colliding with new music in the realms of progressive rock, electric jazz, experimental, ambient, psychedelic, and beyond, is an experience as much as a musical project. The band features Percy Jones, Band X, Brian Eno, David Sullivan, Suzanne Vega, Adam Holtzman, Miles Davis, Steven Wilson, Marcus Miller, Lenny White, Kenny Groves Whiskey, John Zorn, Brand X, Imperial Trumpet, Hipster Assassins, and Tim Motzer, Bandit 65, Jackie Lisbeth, David Sylvan, and Jamaluddin Tacoma. Okay, these guys are all professional musicians who've been around the block. $25 general admission. Tickets are available at the Strand box office or online at Brown Paper Tickets. And that's at 7:30 to 9 on November 19th. That's a Tuesday night at the Strand. And the Strand's at 210 Main Street, Hudson Falls. And the phone number over there is 518-832-3484. 832-3484. Okay. Then again at the Strand on Thursday, November 21st, okay, at 9 p.m., come to the Strand Theater for a Thursday showcase. Caleb live at the Strand Theater. Let's see, what's Caleb? Caleb Dingman with opener, singer, rapper Duquez, and more. There will be a DJ playing music in between sets before the show. Music genres, contemporary pop, R&B, hip hop, and rap. All ages, drug-free, safe environment. There will be merchandise available for purchase. $5 general admission, people. Okay, great time. Tickets are available at the Strand or at the Brown Paper Tickets. Doors into the lobby, coffee shop, and box office open at 7:30. Please visit the website mystrandtheater.org. The Strand is at 210 Main Street, Hudson Falls, and this is going to start at 9 p.m. Thursday. Going to be a great time. Come on down and check that out, the Strand. Okay, moving right along with the weekend at the Strand is Friday. Friday at the Strand is going to be Fortunate Son, the music of John Fogerty and CCR, Creedence Clearwater Revival, and that's on Friday. That's Friday the 22nd at 8 p.m. Come to the Strand Theater for unforgettable tribute to John Fogerty and Creedence Clearwater Revival. That's going to be 8 p.m. at the Strand. Upstate musicians, Fortunate Sons, play the music that started the roots rock movement. John Fogerty, Creedence Clearwater Revival made American rock sound like no other and released timeless classics. Down on the Corner, Up Around the Bend, Have You Ever Seen the Rain, and so much more. Experience a great night of music with Fortunate Sons. $25 general admission. Tickets are available at the Strand box office, so like I said, Brown Paper Tickets. Doors in the lobby and the coffee shop open at 6:30. More information, always go to the website, mystrandtheater.org, 210 Main Street, Hudson Falls, and that's at 8 p.m. Friday the 22nd. And, of course, the phone number, I've been saying it over and over again, 518-832-3484, 518-832-3484. Great time, Fortunate Son. And that's at the Strand Theater. Okay, we got one more musical news to give you, and that's Seas Atlantis. My son's band is playing at Mean Max, downtown Glens Falls. Okay, on Route 9, Glen Street. You're going to go there. I think they're going on 7 to 10 or 8 to 11. Like maybe it's 8 to 11. Great place to hang out. They got all kinds of microbrews and all kinds of things hanging out. They really rock the place. Come see Seas Atlantis at Mean Max on Saturday. That's Saturday the 23rd. They play a lot of great covers and some original music. You're gonna really be glad you did. They blow the doors off most local places they play at, and they're starting to get a really big local following. Come on, check it out. So the last thing I have coming on is the Polar Plunge. I couldn't believe we were having a Polar Plunge already. It's only November. Okay, this is the 18th annual Special Olympics, New York Lake George Polar Plunge. The Special Olympics. Gather your family, grab your friends, double dare your co-workers, and start the Polar Plunge team. You can also join us as an individual if you like, or just be ready to get wet. Registration is from 8 to 11. The plunge is at noon. Please note, this is a separate event from the annual New Year's Day Lake George Polar Plunge. So this is totally separate. This is for the Special Olympics. And this, like I said, is going off at noon, Saturday to November 23rd. But you want to register between 8 and 11. And that's at Shepherd Park, 271 Canada Street, Lake George, New York. You got to check that out. You're going to want to get there early. Let's see what it says here. Some important things to remember before taking the plunge. Pack a towel and water shoes. Wear your swimsuit under your clothes. Bring easy to get into warm clothes and shoes for after the plunge. For your own safety, never dive into the water. Bring a plastic bag for wet clothes and somewhere to store your dry clothes. Bring along a disposable waterproof camera and have fun. Okay, there's an events.nsso.org/site. There's a whole big thing there. Go check it out. I guess there's pledges to be made if you go check that out. It says individual plungers need to needs to raise $100. So you got to check that out and check that out. Find out what you need to do that when you register. I guess you're supposed to be raising money for the Special Olympics. I guess that's the whole point of it. Okay, so check that out.
And now for something completely different.
Hey, before we continue, do me a favor. If you enjoy the show, please share it with a friend. Let them know about all the great things happening in Lake George. And don't forget to follow, subscribe, and leave a review wherever you're listening. It really helps the show to grow. Okay, we're always looking to highlight local businesses and voices in our community. And if you're interested in sponsoring the show or know somebody I should talk to, reach out, head over to the website and send us an email, and let's make this a true community project. The website is lakegeorgethisweek.com, and there'll be a link there so you can send me an email.
It's Tool Time with Jim.
Are you tired of the same old boring Zoom meetings? This episode is brought to you by Go Brunch, the ultimate Zoom alternative. If you're tired of boring video calls, Go Brunch offers customizable rooms that make every meeting feel unique and engaging. You can put your company logo, you can have breakout rooms, you can customize these rooms like you wouldn't believe. Your community will love it and you will stand out as the host. Whether it's for business or for fun, Go Brunch is the way to go. There'll be a link in the show notes. Go check it out. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you're as excited as I am for the season ahead. Next week, we'll be diving into Thanksgiving prep, holiday events, and even more local fun. Stay warm, stay safe, and we'll see you next time.